my name is Daniella Williams. I'm 27 years old and I'm a figurative painter practicing in Toronto, and my studio is here at Flick the Switch, which is an artist collective in Toronto. I chose oil painting as a medium because I first found my way into art through figurative painting, and figurative painting is rooted in a lot of classical artwork and a lot of kind of antiquity. I think that a lot of people struggle with feeling seen or being perceived, but at the same time, nowadays we all really want to be. We're all on social media, everybody's kind of chasing fame. So it's interesting how it's like we're all like scared to be seen, but at the same time we want to be like the biggest personality in the room. So I think it's a really interesting kind of kind of back and forth to go between, and I find myself doing it too. And I think that it's really interesting to go into people's like private spaces, like their homes or their workplace, because it's boring and it's not really what we see often, but there's like these little moments of like beauty, and they can be very cinematic. So a lot of the times I'm trying to find like a story within those little moments and create a narrative for people to kind of uncover. So right now I'm working on a body of work that is centered around ideas of voyeurism and kind of intruding into people's personal spaces and personal lives. So a lot of my paintings are showing everyday people in their interior spaces, strangers that I come across on the street or the beach, just kind of obscure spaces that I might take photographs in. And then I turn those into paintings to help the viewer kind of have an understanding of what it's like to intrude into somebody's personal space and what it feels like to view, but also be viewed. So a lot of my work focuses on ideas around perception, voyeurism, and feelings of intimacy. So this is a painting that I'm working on right now. It's still in progress. It's about like 80% finished, but it's for an upcoming group exhibition that I'm doing called No Man's Land for Women's History Month. And this piece was based on a conversation that I had with two of my friends about their self-perception, the intricacies of being a woman, and what it's like to be a woman in today's world on social media, and kind of their experience with being commodities and that kind of thing. So this piece was based on that conversation that I had with them. It's two of my friends in their interior space, kind of just having a conversation. Their dog is there. It's supposed to kind of be very like casual, depict them being very comfortable, but also kind of this moment where there's a little bit of tension and we're trying to understand what the dynamic is between the two of them. So this is a piece that will be on display for the month of March, which is exciting. And then I hope to expand on this series. I had several photographs that I took of these two friends. So I hope to create a few more paintings based on these photos. So I think it's important for people to slow down and see an image of something like this, instead of only experiencing the outside world on social media, because I think a lot of the times people can find like recognition in an image of other people, especially when it's like very mundane, when it's things like, somebody just like going about their day, riding the subway, making a coffee, reading a book or something like that. I think that maybe people can feel like they recognize themselves in it, and they can say, oh, that's something that I do, and realizing that these really simple moments can be kind of like cinematic and beautiful. So I don't know if there's anything like too explicit that I'm trying to say with the mundane moments, other than that I think it's just like this universal experience of these are all things that we do and we all struggle with being seen, but kind of inviting people into that space can be special. Yeah.